In the heart of the wind-swept sands, where the desert meets the sky, there once stood a city of unparalleled splendor. This was Iram of the Pillars, the home of the people of Ad. They were a civilization unlike any other, blessed with immense strength and ingenuity. They carved magnificent homes into mountainsides and erected towering pillars that seemed to scrape the heavens themselves. Their gardens were lush oases, their wealth was legendary, and their physical power was unmatched by any nation on earth. They were giants among men, masters of their domain, but with great power came great arrogance. The people of AD grew proud. They looked upon their achievements and believed they were the sole architects of their destiny. Forgetting the source of their blessings, they turned away from the worship of the one true God and instead bowed to idols of their own making. Injustice and corruption became rampant in their society. The strong oppressed the weak, and gratitude was replaced by boastful pride. They would ask, "Who is mightier than us in strength?" Their hearts were veiled by their own worldly success. Into this society of grandeur and heedlessness, God sent a messenger from among their own people. His name was Hud. He was a man known for his wisdom, honesty, and compassion. He came not seeking power or wealth, but to guide his people back to the path of righteousness. He stood before them and said, "O my people, worship God. You have no deity other than him. Will you not fear him?" Hud's message was simple and pure. He reminded them of the blessings they enjoyed, the rain that nourished their crops, the livestock that sustained them, and the very strength in their bodies. He warned them that these gifts were a test, not a right. He pleaded with them to abandon their idols and turn back to their Creator, the source of all their might and prosperity. "I do not ask you for any reward for this," he said. "My reward is only from the one who created me." But the leaders of Ade, blinded by their arrogance, mocked him. They called him a fool, a liar, and claimed he was possessed. They sneered, "Ooh, Hud, you have not brought us any clear proof, and we will not leave our gods on your side, so we are not going to believe in you." They challenged him, daring him to bring upon them the punishment he spoke of, if he was indeed telling the truth. Their hearts were sealed, their minds closed to the divine warning. Hud remained patient. He continued to call them to repentance. Day and night, he reminded them of the fate of past nations who defied their messengers. He warned that the power they prided themselves on would be of no help against the power of God. "I have put my trust in God, my Lord and your Lord," he declared. "There is no moving creature that he does not hold by its forelock. Indeed, my Lord is on a straight path." When all warnings were ignored and their defiance reached its peak, the first sign of their doom appeared. A long, severe drought befell the land. The skies withheld their rain, the gardens withered, and their wells ran dry. Instead of turning to God in humility, they grew more desperate and resentful. One day, they saw a dense cloud approaching on the horizon. Believing it was the rain they had been praying for to their idols, terrorized. "This is a cloud that will bring us rain," they shouted in celebration. But Hud knew the truth. He looked at the ominous cloud and said, "No, this is what you were impatient for. Wind carrying a painful punishment." The celebration turned to terror. A furious, roaring wind was unleashed upon them. It was not a life-giving breeze, but a destructive gale, cold and violent. For 7 nights and 8 continuous days, the wind tore through the city of Iram. It ripped their mighty buildings from their foundations, uprooted the strongest trees, and tossed the people of Adi around like hollow palm tree stumps. Their incredible strength, their towering pillars, their vast wealth, none of it could save them. They were utterly annihilated, erased from the face of the earth as if they had never existed. The only survivors were the prophet Hud and the small band of believers who had heeded his call. They were saved by God's mercy, a testament to their faith. The story of Ade and their magnificent city is a powerful reminder. It teaches us that true strength lies not in worldly power or material wealth, but in humility and gratitude to our Creator. It shows that arrogance is the seed of destruction, and that no civilization, no matter how advanced or powerful, is immune to the consequences of turning away from divine guidance. The sands of time have buried the city of Iram, but its story echoes through the ages, a timeless lesson for all of humanity. Thanks for watching.